Share party audio. Alright, I actually did just change my settings. It doesn't show my voice, but it doesn't show mine. Hey, yo, what's up? What is it? It's hunting for me.
Your aggressive nature will be your undoing, hell pig.
Now please let me know if this hurts.
Yeah, it's something for me. Hey, Cuzzo, you there? Urban Rival.
You alive?
Urban Rival. We playing Call of Duty right now. So if you're trying to run some Black Ops 3, say something. This is locked out.
One day we will not need bullets. Today is not that day.
Anyway, so they've been hypothesizing that about him for a while now.
But it is a fact. This island is part of Division 9.
What in the world is going on with this party?
Allies in the war,
Which makes Memories one of the legitimate targets.
No, you just margarine.
I got some in my mouth.
What are you laughing at? Alright, so can we continue this conversation we're having about what do you think is gonna happen?
Must have been a carpenter in another life.
we must locate the test subject and ensure that his journey is brought to
Because
its
I
end.
think that
Remember, we will
if
soon forget.
it is true that Vegeta has Ultra Instinct and he has the attacking half of Ultra Instinct, which I don't think is true, because to me it seems like Wiz is referencing that Vegeta, like, remember when I was saying that Vegeta has completed Super Saiyan Blue?
It will be over soon.
So like if he's really just attacking in a method that's more of the original Super Saiyan, you feel me, Super Saiyan progression route.
Y'all hear my cousin talking?
Which in God is basically, you feel me? In God is basically suppressing your powers. Then it's
it's all possible.
so like I said, he was completing Super Saiyan Blue a while ago, and then there's some spoilers that came out where I actually lost the bet, but I'm not gonna bring it up. But I actually lost the bet that says he has Ultra Instinct, which I didn't lose. I don't see how I lost it because he tried Ultra Instinct and he failed. But there are spoilers that came out that said he fails that time, but he actually completes it and gets it at a later point. So,
well, I was trying to figure out in the manga, because in the manga they said that Vegeta ended up getting Super Saiyan God, which is the red form. But in the anime they're trying to say he didn't achieve it at all, and somehow he still has Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah. That's just something from the anime. It's not that they're saying he didn't achieve it. They just don't show him equipped switching. And the thought process behind that is Super Saiyan Blue outweighs Super Saiyan God, and he takes fighting more seriously than Kakarot. So he's going to fight with everything he has, and let's say that's not underestimating an opponent.
Exactly.
Whereas Goku would go ahead and Son Goku would savor his fights, as opposed to just trying to hurry up and end it all in a hurry, which it's kind of funny when you think about that, because Vegeta's the only one who ever let an enemy power up and then got slapped.
That's
like yeah. Remember when was it Imperfect Cell? he gets slapped because he lets him power up.
Yeah.
And Goku never got slapped when he let somebody power up, but that's a whole nother story. But I actually think that with that Ultra Instinct Red Vegeta opens the door for the evil angel arc that I was telling you about. Yeah. It's not the evil angel arc like, oh, Grand Priest is evil. So we can call it the Xeno retrieval arc. Where
What
future...
about you talking about the Lost Planets?
No, I'm talking about future Grand Priest comes and is trying to retrieve Xeno, and he sends his gods of destruction out. Instead of, you feel me? Instead of just coming there and he sends God of Destruction out, and now the future gods of destruction from Trunks' universe are trying to come and fight y'all, or fight Universe 7.
Yeah.
But what did you think was
on that
going on?
Vegeta topic, hold on. What I was speaking of, you know how when they were talking to Shenron, and Shenron was saying that the only way to become a Super Saiyan God was through the unification of the 5 Saiyan, spirits, the Super Saiyan spirits into one. They're trying to say that Vegeta transcended that, and he hit Super Saiyan Blue without even touching Super Saiyan Red. But that's how they explain it in the anime, but in the manga it happens differently. So I'm saying, how can he do the switch if he doesn't have the Super Saiyan God at all? That's what they're trying to say in the anime.
No, like, who, I've never seen, where did it say that he never achieved Super Saiyan God?
Because you watch it in the episodes, because it happens when Goku does it, and then Vegeta goes off the train and he comes back. But you never see him.
Yeah, you never see him achieve it. You never see him achieve it, but it's...
But wait, let me finish. The only existing 5 Saiyans to absorb the energy from 5 that Goku has used. But you never see him go through the process, and he goes in training and he comes back later on.
Yeah, and I do agree that it's impossible to go through that process. But there has to be... So the big thing about Super Saiyan God, though, right, is there's more than one way to reach that state. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that was just the only way that, you feel me, your Moshi could reach that state. Because back then, the S-Cells and those Saiyans, his power, the power that a Super Saiyan God had, was getting devoured. Like, it was causing Saiyans to die. That's how Yamoshi died.
Yeah.
He was eventually conceived as exhaustion, but he couldn't control that power. Yeah. Whereas here we have Saiyans who develop a lot more S-Cells because they're Super Saiyan 2 and above, and you have them actually train with the God in regulating, train with an angel in regulating God powers. It's a little, I feel like it's a little bit of a different circumstance. And I just feel like mannerisms is more of a reason for them not showing it.
Thanks for not letting me.
And like the type of person Vegeta is, there would be no reason for him to use red. Like Vegeta.
Because he could have his ancestral bloodline could have been from the great,
choose not to prolong your
suffering. He is from, like, he is from a bloodline of the pure Saiyans who ruled and continued to rule for generation to generation.
Yeah, Vegeta is a prodigy, no doubt about it. But is surely eclipsed by Goku, who is an enigma. Vegeta being a prodigy is eclipsed by Goku, who's an enigma.
Not really. It's actually getting to the point now of a separation, and both of them achieving different paths, but also combining and becoming kind of even.
Yeah, now with Super. But when you think about everything up until, and not just Super, when you think about everything up in Vegeta's whole from the beginning of Dragon Ball, him being a prodigy is eclipsed by Goku because he's always playing. Like even Toppo says it. I thought you were second fiddle in your universe. Here's a Prince Saiyan who was a prodigy from the beginning, and he's done nothing short of prodigal things. He's become a Super Saiyan God without 5 other gods to help him. That's unheard of. But that's not as much as an amazing feat because we know Goku.
I want to see how they explain him going red and sure. I want to see how they explain that. I think like what you said earlier also made sense. This is what I thought before. Maybe he could have done it like off screen and we were talking about it. So it made sense. The only way to do it is to go to the
Now I get what you're saying with there was no 5 people to train him, but remember Yamoshi's power was called the first like they say Yamoshi went Super Saiyan and his power was comparable to Super Saiyan God. Yamoshi was the only kind-hearted Saiyan of his time. So there's no telling how many S cells he had comparable to, you feel me? And then this was generations back when the S cell was probably way more pure.
Yep. He's gonna tap into the power.
Yeah, so there's probably way more S cells, and then with him being so kind-hearted, that opens up the door for him to become a Super Saiyan God easily. But going down generations, where you see that the concept of kind-hearted Saiyan is scarce at best, it makes perfect sense for there need to be 5 Saiyans to contain that power. Even with Goku, because he's a kind-hearted Saiyan, but that it wasn't even necessarily in his program. If he had never hit his head and was raised got son Gohan, then who knows what happened.
One of the first key methods to like obtaining that power is first understanding that there is a power, to morph into or go into. So I guess that would make more sense that to be like for you to be like, well, there's a form beyond Super Saiyan 3. And you're supposed to try to attain that power, sheer force, sheer force of will.
Yeah, and then he didn't do it by himself. Let's not pretend like that. He had help. He had a leg up. He had Wiz training him. Like not even Yamoshi had that when he turned into if you believe that Goku is the first Super Saiyan God, but not even Goku had that when he turned to a Super Saiyan God. I'm glad you came up here. I need speed cola. We need to turn on the power.
You just got hit the button. Another thing I was saying also, they were saying that the dude, dang, I need to get Jug. I keep forgetting how to get Shield and Jug. We can get Shield and Jug. What was I saying? Oh, they were saying that Vegeta had learned everything Goku. He went to training with Beast, and Beast was telling him that he could possibly be stronger than Goku if he learned to contain his ki. Excuse me. So that was like one of the first, ideas he had to help him go to Super Saiyan Blue. They were trying to say.
Yeah.
It was the fact that he was suppressing his ki. They're trying to say the Super Saiyan God ki to Super Saiyan Blue. It's like, a form of suppressing the ki.
Bro, what have I been saying? That's what it is. That's all it is. Super Saiyan was the release of energy. Super Saiyan God is the suppression of their energy and the refinement of that. That's all it is.
The Super Saiyan God also is kind of stronger too. Not even just because you can move faster, but also it allows you to absorb energy. It puts you. That's what I'm talking about. It should allow him to absorb any type of energy.
Who? Who?
To dispatch them one at a time.
Why'd you say that?
Because like one of the main points in Goku fighting Beer is trying to say that he's stronger.
We need him alive before we.
That whole battle of the gods.
Before we need him.
I gotta see that because I didn't hear about that.
It was the whole point of the fight. Like when they were fighting in space, and Beerus threw that really large energy attack at Goku, and he absorbed it. And then he went Ultra Instinct for that brief amount of time.
No, let's not say that. That would have been easily recognized.
Well, I'm about to say also to part in confusion too, because Beerus saw that exact moment in the prophecy of the Super Saiyan God.
And that's been confirmed.
Huh?
That's been confirmed as Yamoshi's spirit coming to Beerus.
No, I'm not talking. Well, yeah, I understand that. I'm talking about the fact that
There will be no frenzy of feeding for you.
that was the point in which Beerus had realized that Goku was part in the prophecy that he saw in the premonition.
No, Goku was not part of the prophecy. It was confirmed that Goku wasn't part of the prophecy. That's what Toriyama just said. Toriyama made it. Yeah, it was Yamoshi's spirit came to him in a dream. Then when he was blowing up the planet, he remembered the dream he had. Then, because Goku was the very first Super Saiyan God.
Yeah.
Yamoshi had an outburst of power. I guess you could be called to them as Super Saiyan, but they're not sure if it was the God power. To them back then, of course, it was like a God power because it was something that was never seen before.
He always does.
But from what they said, it was Super Saiyan.
All right, I understand that much. That's a different. All right, I like that idea better. That it puts more definition into it. But still, in the point in that fight with Beerus, the end of that fight.
You are fighting to be.
Ultra Instinct. They said they showed him in the glimpse on Ultra Instinct. That's how they.
For my liking.
I didn't see him go Ultra Instinct, and I would like to see that, because that's something Beerus would have easily recognized, though, right? Like, hey,
I mean,
something.
Yeah.
Like,
well, he asked him. He said, "What was that?" Like that. He asked him. He said, "What was that you just did?" And Goku was like, "I don't know."
What did he do?
He went like he was Super Saiyan Red when he was attacked by this attack that and he began to absorb the energy that Spirit had through it.
Yeah, that was him That was him becoming a god. That was him adapting to being a god right there. Yeah. That's because the god power ran out before that.
That happened, but afterwards, his hair went black. He was
his hair went black because he faded out of Super Saiyan God. And then Beerus later goes on to say, you've absorbed the God Key without...
You have been planted, plant.
Exactly, my point.
You fought at the level of God without having to... Without having the power from that ritual.
And that's what they were trying to say. He was the first time he went Ultra Instinct.
No, that's just...
This first time this...
That's just fanboys. That's ass pull.
No,
if he went Ultra Instinct, Beerus would have easily recognized it. Yes? I didn't unhook anything. I just came and grabbed my cord and computer.
See, I watched the episode.
Oh, your Fire Stick?
The power on yet? We too many talking about Dragon Ball Z.
You said what?
Nobody cut the power on yet. We still talking about Dragon Ball Z.
That's because these jackasses have the bucket, and nobody went to, and they can't, and they don't know how to live.
I got the bucket. It's a whole bunch of them all over. They're just playing the play out here. I got it.
Double points. Quick, before somebody changes their minds.
Oh, we shouldn't have played. Damn.
Is the shield in there?
Yeah, but somebody has the shield, but I'm not, I don't have the shield. These ass guys have the shield, and they're still fucking dying.
Oh, I don't have my arcade file.
I am no stranger to They've seen my kids. This was not it!
We're talking out here murdering shit. We're talking says I've seen my death, and this was not it. I'm just running and gunning, slanging and banging, you know.
What do you hope to achieve by slapping your claws at me?
Where I don't have one, and I would like to know where to get one, but
It's in
yeah, that's an actual Ultra in like Wiz and granted, this is a time where we can assume Beerus is getting wake up training regimens with Wiz. As we're assuming anything, we can assume that Beerus is still getting trained by Wiz.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, and if they're training towards anything, it's Ultra Instinct, not to control goddamn God Key, that's for sure. So, if that's the case, then that would have been something that was easily recognized by one of the two of them during this fight.
Yeah, follow me.
Also,
Follow me.
he would have handed Beerus his ass to him. It's about follow you. God damn it. I need speed cola.
It's open. All you gotta do is go over there and follow. No homework.
Where am I going?
Yeah, I see Jug.
I been had Jug. Jug was outside. Oh.
I guess it didn't like being touched there.
Oh, you can pick it up when anyone else is outside for the
Hey! Hey!
What?
Help, nigga. Help, nigga.
I love to read the research notes behind your creation.
Hold on, you gotta give me some time. Help! Or maybe not.
No wonder the stench of death hangs heavy on this island.
I'm in here with this dumb plant thing, and it's trying to eat me. Alright, good. I don't want to hear that all you gotta do is shoot him in this small enclosed room.
Fortune rewards those who look out for it.
I don't care about Jug. I wanted the shield. You were supposed to be taking me to the shield.
Let me show you what Jug was.
Not the zip line.
This is most invigorating.
I don't have any bullets.
Fascinating creature. I should like to examine its corpse when we are less busy.
I just got Jug, didn't I?
Oh, snigger.
What up, my mans? How y'all doing?
This tastes chunkier than I remember. Once again, those things important only to a child seem to follow us on our journey. Got to be honest, my lack of ammo is a little disheartening.
Say again.
Oh, I lagged out.
No.
And I'm up here killing this thing with this death machine. Like ripping his body apart.
Yeah, that thing's flat. It looks flat.
Ooh, I'm getting an up close and personal view on it.
It looks like squash.
And my bullets is never running out.
But the model's completely different. It says that Vegeta went through the process, I believe.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And the stories that he went through it. Hold on, I'll be back. I gotta do something.
You go to YouTube and check out the guys. lagged out, man. We were having fun too. I'm glad I didn't grab that self-medication. Dashy Games just uploaded. Oh, no face cam. I'm talking to my cousin. I'm talking about the DVD.
Hello?
What's up?
So I have to close my application because it crashed. You're still in zombies? Oh, you're, but no, my game froze. I mean, I didn't exit out of it.